Namaste, I'm Krishna Mandela, your EV bro. Today we have a newly launched electric scooter in the market, the Quantum Plasma. It is a performance electric scooter. In this video we will do the complete test ride review on this electric scooter and check the performance of it. So let's start the video. So this is Quantum Plasma and this electric scooter from Quantum Energy. So the Quantum Plasma is the flagship electric scooter from Quantum Energy. Earlier the company already launched 3 electric scooters in the market. Those are actually mid-range variants. For example, Quantum Electron, Quantum Business and Quantum Milan are the 3 models already existed from Quantum Energy. Now this is a main flagship model just to compete with the performance electric scooters like Ather Energy, TVS iQube and Bajaj Chetak, and they have launched this Plasma electric scooter. Let us start with the design of this electric scooter and the build quality. The major attraction of Plasma electric scooter is the design. If you see this, especially ladies get more attracted towards the design, very slim and beautiful kind of design. So even you can see some kind of curves which resembles Ather Energies or even some kind of Activa slim kind of design you can feel in the Quantum Plasma. So this is the main headlamp and the turn light indicators are also given in here. Now the Quantum badging is there. So compared with the previous models of Quantum Energy, they have slightly improved the build quality as well. If you feel that build quality, you can feel that build. And if you go to the lower part, they have offered this similar telescopic suspension. So the telescopic suspension at the front side and the mudguard, but very slim kind of scooter. So you don't even feel much weight also because of the weight of the scooter is just 95 kgs. Now going to the downside, you can see the tires here. This is a tubeless tire with 10 inch. So why they are not offering 12 inches? As of my assumption, maybe they just want this electric scooter to be accessible to every audience, even for the short rider and for the tall rider. That might, because if you keep 12 inches tire, maybe that will increase a little bit height. And front side, they are offering just a normal drum braking action. Maybe just for a flagship electric scooter, maybe they could have upgraded to a disc braking action, but let us hope like in the future what they are going to do. Now this is the front footboard space they are offering. So let us check the footboard space length also. I have a tape with me just to check the precise information. So it is like the footboard's length is almost like 1 feet and close to 4 inches, 1 feet 4 inches to be precise. It is like 1 inches is the maximum footboard space level availability here, but in this space you cannot keep a cylinder, but small amount of luggage you can keep here. And now the ground clearance part, they are offering 178 millimeters of ground clearance. That is actually satisfying for this performance point of view electric scooter. And they are offering a center stand, also side stand also. I will explain that later. If you go to the back view, the major attraction of this electric scooter is the rear headlight. This is actually my favorite because you can see the colors, right? That will actually give an impression even for you and also the rear person who is traveling behind you. So once you apply the brake, this light will have a blink on it. And also the grab rail, one of the strongest grab rail they have offered. Even the style also, it is actually looking good. Now slowly go to the down compartment. This is the mudguard for the rear side and also the turn indicators, sun reflectors also they are offering. So fine, these days whatever the companies are offering, similar kind of mudguard quality they are offering. This is what the suspension of Quantum Plasma electric scooter, and they are offering a dual spring suspension. How is the suspension wheel? I will explain in the ride video. Now this is again rear side also they are offering 10 inch tubeless tire. But the motor they are offering here is a 1.5 kilowatt BLDC hub motor, whereas the peak power is 2.6 kilowatt. It is actually good for the city level road conditions because the top speed of this scooter is 65 km per hour. In the city road conditions, you cannot go more than 65 kph, and the acceleration 0 to 40 kph in 7.5 seconds. And again, this is the ladies footrest. It is not an accessory like some other scooters in the market. They are providing the scooter along with the scooter. If you see the remaining accessory point of here, you have this side stand. If the side stand is on, the scooter will not move. It is a safety feature. Now most of the people actually avoiding one important thing. It's about the seat length. I just want to have a look at the seat length here. It is 2 feet 3 inches. So one of the longest seats available here. Definitely comfortable for two passengers. Even if 3 passengers, they can slightly adjust and go for a comfortable ride. So good size good size in the seating. Let me show you the battery charger point here. So this is your charger point. This is how you need to keep the charging. So this is a chicory connector. From there you can keep the charging point, and the charging time is 4 to 5 hours. And this is the USB socket. You can keep mobile charging. And this is a hook. You can keep any kind of a baggage here. Now let me show you the major point of this electric scooter. It's about the boot space. To open the boot space, just anti-clockwise. Then this is how the boot space looks like. This is the charger, a 10 amp charger, not much weight, very light to carry, and this is a chicory connector. You need to connect with that particular point, then your scooter can be charged in 4 to 5 hours. So the boot space, I guess 15 to 20 liters. I'm not sure about the half helmet, but you can keep some of the groceries or some other belongings like baggages. You can keep. Definitely it is convenient for you. Now this scooter gets a battery power, but the battery pack is not a removable battery pack, it is a fixed battery pack. This is where the battery pack lies between under the seating compartment, and the battery pack is NMC chemistry with a voltage of 60 volt and 50 Ah. So overall 3 kilowatt of battery pack, and it is a AS156 phase 2 certified, which is the safest battery pack recommended by ARIA. So that battery pack will offer you 110 kilometers of real range if you go in the eco mode, and the sports mode you will get up to 95 kilometers of range. Let me sit on the scooter. So this is how my comfort feels. So okay, the seat is also fine, but meanwhile I will explain more about in the test ride review. So let me navigate through the buttons. This is the high beam and low beam switches, turn indicators, horn, one of the favorite for most of the users. In the right side you have the eco mode and sports mode navigation button, drive and reverse. Actually this scooter having a drive mode and reverse, so both you can use. And this is the power button. So once initially the scooter will turn into the parking mode. Once you press this, the scooter is good to go. Now this is the dashboard. I will also shoot separately for the visibility at night time also for more clarity, but for now I will explain. This is the timing and the speedometer and the odometer reading, state of charge, battery percentage bars, range and trip meter. So if you shuffle between the eco and sports, you can check the difference range. So in the eco mode it will showing around 110 kilometer range, and in the sports mode it is showing up to 95 kilometer range. So these are the details about this quantum plasma, and moreover this electric scooter comes with a connected app as well. So that app you can have the turn navigation option. You can connect with your Google map and check with the navigation assist. So that is a good feature, and also mobile app range and the battery performance also can be monitored through the mobile app. So let's go for a test ride on quantum plasma and check the performance of it. So we are going to test ride this scooter in different road conditions. So like we're going to test this on pothole conditions and speed breaker, whether the tire is touching the scooter portion or not, and how is the pickup levels, and these are all the elements I'm going to explore now. Let us test this scooter on the pothole road conditions. Actually the suspension is taking some whatever the irregularities here. So the suspension feel is good, but at the same time, maybe because of the tire size is 10 inches, it is taking some time to take the impact. So overall you can feel actually there is a kind of a pothole is here. So of course there is a lot of potholes there, but still it is actually working the suspension. So the suspension action is there, but I feel even if they can upgrade it to 12-inch tire is also a good option. So now we are going to test some of the scariest roads now on the quantum plasma. Will it survive or not? Previously I have seen some most irregular road, but this is one of the, actually there is no road condition. Actually this is a kind of deep potholes. Let's do some swimming. Actually I am worried about the 10-inch tires, but I am still submerging the scooter completely into this. So slowly if you go, whenever even the big potholes also you can survive. So far it is surviving, right? Because it comes with a BLDC hub motor which is waterproof. And it is not at the adventure is still moving on. if you take to the right side, there is one more adventure, one more roller coaster ride. You see these roads? So actually there are no roads, but you have to be as slow as possible. It will definitely impact your spinal cord if you go with too much speed. So let me go with this slow and steady speed, hardly maintaining 5 to 10 kilometers of speed. Then you can feel the suspension. The slower you go, the better comfort you can feel, even though it comes with the 10-inch tubeless tires, but the action feels good, the front suspension and the rear suspension. I'm thinking that the rear shock suspension is even more action. You see the sounds are coming? It's because of the road. In this kind of conditions, if a scooter could survive, if you feel comfort, then that is the best scooter. I feel like the action is fine, like in the 10-inch tire also, but definitely if you can improve the tire size also, that will give even more better comfort. The point is, the more size the tire is, it will take time to take the impact. So there is a time for the shock suspension, telescopic suspension, or the rear dual spring suspension to have some impact. It will take some impact based on the tire size also. But moreover, I have just survived these roads. So it's an adventure scooter as well, the Plasma. So now I'm going to test about the pickup levels of Plasma electric scooter. Firstly, I'm going to toggle to eco mode, and I'm also check the throttle response. So let's check the speed and also the throttle response. Definitely you will feel that acceleration through your body. So it is very smooth and steady pickup levels you can expect from Quantum Plasma, and moreover the speed I reached up to 48 km/h in the eco mode itself. And one more thing, it's a very smooth pickup and also smooth throttle calibration is there. No jerks can be observed here. Just like a petrol scooter, you will feel the acceleration, you don't find any kind of discomfort. So that is one thing I like. Now let me toggle to the sports mode and check the speed and how is the pickup level. Just one word I can say, just wow. One of the best acceleration. Definitely you feel that acceleration pickup levels through your nerves. So the speed you can easily hit up to 63 kph in this flat road conditions, but company said 65, maybe you can reach that too, but in flat road 65. And the pickup level is like, initially it is taking like a takeoff, again taking some time, but in the last few seconds it's like goosebumps. So overall the top speed you will reach, the company said acceleration 0 to 40 kph, you can definitely reach that in 7.5 seconds. Definitely you like the acceleration more in the sports mode than the eco mode. So let us check the braking action of this Plasma electric scooter, because the scooter comes with front and rear drum braking system. So whatever the viewer's point of view, they may have a doubt, will the drum brake action gives more safer or not. You see how quick the braking is. Actually I applied both the brakes, front and rear brake, so it is a safer way of braking. Instead of applying on the single brake, if you apply both the brakes, the action is good. I think they are offering only CBS, not ABS, so better to apply both the brakes. So in the slow speed also, this is how the braking fine. So the moment how you apply the brake, the more pressure you are applying on brake, the faster it responds. The slower you are providing the pressure on the brakes, the slower it responds. So it purely depends on the braking you are doing. But moreover, I suggest you to brake both the front and rear braking. But emergency, you can keep the front brake also. So compared with the rear braking action, the front brake is more sharper. But in the high speed point of view, if it is a kind of reaching up to 50 emergency point braking, better apply the both brakes. So overall, this scooter is actually taking the braking even at the top, even in the 50 speed also, the drum braking action is fine. It is actually taking control. In the Quantum Plasma, there is actually reverse mode option is there. So I will show you how to shift to reverse mode. Initially it is in direct mode D. So to turn into the reverse mode, just press on the R button. Then you are good to go for the reverse mode. So just give the throttle, you are going to the reverse mode. So up to 5 km/h top speed, you can go to the reverse mode. So once you're done with the destination, again just press to the D button here. Then you will move to the ride mode. So this is a handy feature, especially if you park your scooter somewhere. So let's check the night visibility of Plasma electric scooter. So this is how the dashboard looks like in the night time conditions. Very crystal clear display. So the digital instrument cluster, it will show you the speedometer, odometer, time, time right now 9:14 p.m, range, trip meter, state of charge. So let me just press the power button. So you can see the range is 88 kilometers. So if I toggle that to sports mode, it is showing 75 kilometers in the sports mode. And also the turn indicator signals also, this is how it will looks like. Let me show you the lighting also. How is the lighting? So this is the lighting with full high beam light. If I off the light, to dim it is the dim light, and this is the high beam light. If I off it, this is how the complete dark. So I'm going to show you the rear headlight and the front headlamp also, how it looks like. And what are the sound you are hearing, right? That is actually the side stand sensor sound. So this is how the rear visibility looks like, the rear LED headlight. Looks like it's more appealing. It's like a half diamond kind of shape. Attractive for the people who are following you at the rear side. And this is the main headlamp. It might be the fog, because of the reason you might see different kind of beam lighting. This is how the turn indicator lights looks like. Let me go back so that you can understand how much focus it is providing. I came almost like 30 to 40 feet back. I reach up to 60 feet. You see, still there is a visibility there. So no need to worry about the lighting of Plasma. One of the best focus lights the scooter is offering. So night ride also not an issue with the Plasma scooter. Let us check Plasma electric scooter on Speedbreaker, because this electric scooter having 10-inch tubeless tire. So customers having a doubt like whether any kind of part is touching the scooter or not. This is a Speedbreaker now. So when I slowly crossing the speed breaker, it doesn't affect the ride anywhere. So let me go a little bit further. And this is one more speed breaker. So I haven't observed anything touching the scooter. So what are the ground clearance they are promising? So it is working fine. So hope this clarified the doubts about the Plasma electric scooter speed breaker testing. So it is not touching any part of the scooter, so you can go for a comfortable ride unless until you go with the top speed. So that's the complete test ride review about Quantum Plasma electric scooter. Overall, it's a decent performance electric scooter, offering easy to handling kind of experience, and also very lightweight to handle. Anybody can ride this electric scooter. And moreover, the range of this electric scooter is 110 kilometers of real range they are offering in the eco mode. People who want to purchase this electric scooter, the ex-showroom price of this electric scooter is 1,23,400 rupees, and the warranty on this electric scooter is 5 years or 50,000 kilometers. And we will provide the contact details on the screen and also in the description below. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to EV Bro. Charge the nature, drive the future.